Welcome back, everybody. This is Wild Dog Gamer bringing another episode of Flight Simulator. Today we are going to do some more of these trainings. This first one we're going to land. On that last one we ended up with taking off. This one we're just going to land. And so let's see if I can crash. Okay, well, what's the stall speed of a 152? Because that's what I'm flying, not a 172. Okay, yes.
My first instructor used to say the best part of flying is landing in one piece. The man was a terminal pessimist, but he wasn't wrong. Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing.
Okay.
We've got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard traffic pattern.
Okay.
And I've already set us up in landing configuration, at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power. We're on the glide slope now. Maintain speed
So
around
right now
65
I'm still
knots.
high. You see those
Change
four
your pitch
lights
if you
on the
need to,
left?
and keep your aim point on the runway number. When you're targeting the runway number, you want to keep it steady in your sights. If it looks like the number's moving up in your windscreen, you're coming in low.
Well,
You'll
so
need to add a bit more throttle to get back on the slope.
no, I'm well above.
If it looks like the
slope.
number's moving down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high. You'll need to add flaps to increase your rate of descent, but you'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed.
You see those four white lights there? I am way above where I should be. What are you doing? Why do you still want me at 65 right here?
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold. When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. Once we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway. Then, pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Yeah, I was never in the actual glide slope, lady. You didn't start me in the glide slope, and I never...
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare.
Starting the flare, yeah.
Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down, but don't let it start climbing. Nice. Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Okay. Am I stopping here on the...
Great job. As they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. But if you can use the plane the next day, it's outstanding. Landings can be hard, even for seasoned pilots. Trust me, don't hesitate to practice. After all, that's what we're here for, right?
Okay. Well, thank you. Traffic pattern. Crosswind, downwind, base, and final. airspeed are reduced such that the airplane descends at a low enough rate. Oh, that is a cool airport. So here I am. I'm in the middle of the runway.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles, unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns. Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Okay. Take off. There's my positive speed.
When we're up, keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet. We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern.
Okay. Maintain 67 knots. Hey, what the hell? I didn't shut off throttle. Hey, what happened? You're not supposed to throw stuff at me, lady. I know. I can't do anything about that now, lady. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's actually restart that. Restart. Oh. So what happened is my thumb or my pinky accidentally touched the slider that I've got set for fuel mixture, and it was set about pretty darn low. So just by touching it just a little bit, I cut off the fuel significantly. So that's actually what happened, you guys. It was not her fault. I can blame her all day long.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles, unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns. Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Positive rate of climb. Gotcha.
When we're up, keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet. We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern. Once we reach altitude, you're going to start turning left 90 degrees toward a 122-degree heading. Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section. Good. Keep going till you reach the traffic pattern altitude of 5,700 feet. Ready to make your left turn downwind? When the runway appears at the halfway point of your wing strut, you'll know you're at a good glide distance. We've got the wind at our back now. We're on the right track. Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2100 RPMs. Once your speed is in the white arc, add 10 degrees of flaps to prep us for landing. Now's not a bad time to check if the runway is looking good. And, it probably goes without saying, always watch out for other planes entering or exiting the pattern. We're gonna fly past the end of the runway here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you. That's your cue to turn left again, onto the base leg.
Okay. So I'm currently at 5,700 feet.
Power to idle to start losing altitude and maintain cruise attitude. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn.
My rudder pedals
That'll also
are
keep our speed around 65 knots. There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure to keep the plane centered on approach. If you're too high, add flaps. Too low, add power to maintain the glide path.
I'm way too high, but that's alright because I don't know why it's okay, but it is. Go around? I think I might need to. Stay on the runway. Stay on the runway. Stay on the runway.
Way to stick the landing. Now just apply the brakes to slow your roll. And make sure you don't stop on the runway, of course.
You told me to earlier. Why are you saying?
If other planes are looking to land, we've got to move. Take one of the taxiways on the right.
Okay. Actually...
Good job. As an old instructor said to me, not only did you not die, you're really learning to fly.
Okay, good job. No, that was horrible. Horrible example. First solo flight. Hold on. Let's go back to the training menu. Let's see how long this one will take. I've got about 10 to 15 minutes left on this video, so let's check it out. Tackle a traffic pattern on my own. Oh, okay, yeah. So where are we at for videos on Flight Sim here? I really want to do it while connected to VATSIM. I want to make some videos while flying some IFR, some VFR flights on the VATSIM because I find it a lot more enjoyable. However, currently on day 2, vPilot is not running very well on Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm going to check later for an update. Microsoft did say that they want to release one soon.
It's time, your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
No, I won't.
Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember what we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Okay, thank you, lady.
Good luck. See you on the other side.
Positive rate of climb. Maintain full throttle. Reach 5,400 feet. There's 5,000. That stall speed just about. And why am I at stall speed? I am barely pitching up at all. Because my fuel is not going in all the way, that's why. Why not? Hold on. I don't want a dead zone, and I want this extremely sensitive, right? Same thing for this one. I don't really want a dead zone. I want it sensitive. Okay, F11, escape, escape. Ooh. And I want to turn. says I need to be at 5,400, but that just seems too low. Look at where the airport's at. Yeah, I think I'm going to fail this one, so we'll go the second time, I guess. Way high. Look at that. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? I don't like that angle of attack I got going on. That's for sure.
Supposed to land there. It's well done, don't get me wrong, just not what was expected.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's probably best if we start the lesson over.
Okay, fine. Alright. You don't have to be so mean to me.
It's time, your first solo flight. I'll be watching from the ground in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't.
Yeah, you just failed me.
Your
before.
goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember what we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine. Good luck. See you on the other side.
clearly it's still a work in progress. Yeah, because I didn't go far enough down for my crosswind either, which also didn't help any. Slow down. Slow down. It's gonna be another nasty one. Okay.
You weren't really supposed to land there.
Okay, fine.
It's well done. Don't get me wrong. Just not what
So
was
I'm gonna
expected.
finish this up.
At this point, I think it's
You guys
probably
get the
best if
gist
we
of
start
this,
the
so
lesson over.
I'll be back. I'll be back in the next video. Have a great night.